What up, agents? Prime here. Today the second episode of What Hits Harder, damage to armor or damage to target out of cover. Are you ready? Let's go! What up, guys? Welcome to another Division 2 video. Thanks for clicking my content. Really appreciate you watching it. And today is the second episode of What Hits Harder. Yes, guys, I'm gonna turn it into a series. It's gonna return every Thursday. So from now on, every Thursday, I'm gonna have an episode of What Hits Harder. Last week, starting with Biz versus Crit. So best in slot versus Crit. And there were a lot of positive comments, a lot of positive feedback on that. So I'm starting a series, guys, and this is the second episode. We're gonna talk about damage to armor versus damage to target out of cover. Of course, you need it on your build. This will give you the most damage output in a single bullet, or of course over time. We talked about that last week. If you missed that, I will pop it up at the screen right now. But a lot of you still think that damage to armor is better than damage to target out of cover. And just mainly what I hear is, but damage to armor will do more damage because if an enemy is in cover, you will not get that damage output from damage to target out of cover. So damage to armor will do more damage. Yes, you're right. Damage to armor will always do damage. And if your enemy is in cover, your damage to target out of cover won't apply. But guys, it still hits a lot harder. Not only with one crit shot that I'm gonna show you right now on the shooting range, but also running through an heroic mission as I'm showing you in a few minutes, and then showing you the damage output after that. And it's a big gap, guys. It's a very, very big gap. But let's start with testing it on the shooting range, named as you can see. I'm doing one crit shot on the body, so no headshots. Starting with my FAMAS, shooting it, and one crit shot will do us 584.3k damage. Switching over to my M4 that handles damage to targets out of cover instead of that FAMAS hitting with damage to armor. Let's see what the difference is there. Doing one crit shot at the body, come on, 604.8. So that's a difference of 20k a bullet when you crit. And that's a lot, guys. That's a lot. Let's head over to the build, or yeah, the build. It's all about the guns, of course. I shot with the FAMAS with damage to armor on there. That's 6% strained. The rest is God rolled. 100.9k damage on my build. Over to the M4 that also hits for 109k, guys. The base damage is exactly the same. 20.5% health damage, so not gold rolled, only 0.5% away from the cap, but hitting with that damage to target out of cover. And as you saw, that was a difference from 20k a bullet. And of course, you're talking about, yes, but the RPM of the FAMAS will do more damage over time. Yes, it will do more damage over time, and yes, I'm liking the FAMAS way more than the M4, but I'm not lucky enough to find it with damage to target out of cover on there. So I'm showing you with the FAMAS and with the police M4 some gameplay, diving into a gameplay of an heroic mission, Jefferson Trade Center. So this is a little bit of gameplay of me playing with my FAMAS, only with my FAMAS, not switching over to the M4, and of course with this build, shredding through the heroic. I'm not that great with my accuracy, you will see that at the end. But let's switch over to that damage, because at the end I got a damage output of 525 million. Of course, hitting then 16 weak spots and 14.3 million damage to named. And amount healed is 1.4 million, doesn't really matter. And I got 14 headshots and 87 team kills. Yeah, I was alone, so I got 87 kills with a damage output of 525 million. Now starting the mission again, same mission, heroic, but now rocking with the M4. That 50 lower RPM, but as you saw on the testing on the shooting range before, hits 20k a bullet more. Running through there, again, only using my M4, not switching over to the FAMAS. And let's see what the damage output was for that gun. Of course, I did a little bit more headshots. I did like 9 more headshots and I got 4 more kills. But as you can see, my total damage output was 588 million. And it doesn't matter that I have 4 kills more or I have 9 headshots more. This will never be that 60 million difference, guys. This is insane. So just like I showed you, I will show you both of the damages next to each other. This is the best way to go, guys. Always go for damage to target out of cover on your gun. If you're thinking about damage to armor, of course, it's nice as well. But as you see, after a heroic mission with a very, very bad accuracy on my part, you're doing 60 million damage less, guys. So, of course, the FAMAS is my go-to gun. But if I'm gonna do more damage with the damage to target out of cover with my M4, I'll gladly choose for my M4. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. If you have any questions, again, hit me up in the comments down below. Hit me up if you want me to test something out or what you like to see in the next episode. But for today, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!